seriously, I just can't say morning. Evening! I've got beer, I can't. Anyway, what do you want? Well, hold on a minute. Before I give you my beer, your beer?
My beer. It is your beer, technically.
It is actually my beer. Before I give you a beer, let me just explain what I'm going to be answering all the questions that you have left for me recently on YouTube and on my Instagram channel. So thanks for those. Instagram channel? Instagram account? Yeah, thanks for leaving me your questions. Dave has scanned through them and picked out some gems that he is going to ask me in rapid fire, quick succession, right?
Yep.
Because we want to get our pizza in the oven. I will just ply him with beer to say thank you for doing this, and also because he's going to be editing the video. Cheers. So cheers, Dave.
Cheers.
Oh, and give him a sub whilst we're talking about it. Let's begin.
So, really important question here. Rollerblades for feet or lollipops for fingers?
Rollerblades for feet, because although I take the mick out of you being an ex-rollerblader, it would be more fun to have rollerblades for feet, wouldn't it?
It would be fun, but like, if they were permanent, you couldn't ride a bike.
You could.
Right?
You would just mod it.
I suppose. And then walking down the stairs would be, you'd have to live in a bungalow. Definitely would have
Next
to live
question.
in a bungalow. Are the lollipops, do they run out? Because essentially you're going to suck your fingers off. That sounds really rude.
Yeah,
I don't
move
really
on.
do
I
that.
tried to get you to move on. Come on.
Right, so, how are you always so positive?
How am I always so positive? Dave chuckled when asking me that question.
Oh, I just had something in my throat.
I'm really not always positive. But the thing is, I really like cycling. So it's when I'm cycling that I am at my most positive and my most enthusiastic. And I am, yeah, like a kid in a sweetie shop when I'm riding a bike. So I might wake up in the morning and be anything but cheerful. Although that depends on how you wake up in the morning.
I'm not a cheerful morning person.
Dave is seldom cheerful in the morning. I'm really not always positive, but riding bikes makes me very happy, so that's what comes across in the videos, I guess.
When are you going to do an Everesting?
You know what? I've never ever wanted to do an Everesting, but I'm friends with the guys at Oak Route, and they've just let me in on a secret. They're going to be doing a crazy event that involves an awful lot of climbing, and I said I'd do it. I just didn't answer your question at all, did I? When am I going to do an Everesting? I didn't answer it. I'm not going to do an Everesting, but I'm going to do something similar.
What's the best bike packing setup and what are your bags?
Bike packing. I get asked this a lot. I really should probably do some more bike packing videos, but you know, coronavirus. I would say the best bike packing setup is the bike you already have and whatever bags you can get hold of. For me, that's Apogura bags. So I've got a front bag on the bars, I've got a small bag that goes behind the stem for putting in things you need easy access to, normally my camera, and then I haven't actually got a frame bag because it won't fit in my frame. I think I need to get a custom one because I've got the slanting top tube and a small frame, and then I have a seat bag, the big one. So packing your bags is a bit of an art. I don't know should I do a video on how you pack your bags for bike packing, or is that really boring? It's just if you're into bike packing, you will know what I'm saying about this.
Yeah.
Like where you have to put each thing and be strategic.
It's interesting to see, right, what you put in your bags.
Like what I take bike packing.
It's not just like,
should I do that?
Yeah.
What I take and how I pack it.
It's not like packing a suitcase, is it? How I pack my suitcase for holiday.
People do unboxing videos, Dave. I mean, how boring is that? Here, I'm opening a box with a thing inside that I got. Oh. Sorry. Ask me the next question.
Yeah, this is a good one. I like this one. Is there any point to a gravel bike when they're looking more and more like mountain bikes?
Good question. I actually said something about that on my latest video, didn't I? When I was riding in the Quantox. If you prefer riding road bikes and you want to ride some rough stuff and get off road a bit, then I think a gravel bike is the way to go. It means I can explore more further.
Yeah, and riding on the road, right, it's not a slog. And riding on the road, right, with big wide bars.
Not into it.
And maybe a suspension fault.
Not into it.
Yeah, no. I like my gravel bike.
Me too.
I could live without a cross-country bike. Couldn't live without a gravel bike.
Exactly. Same here. But I think it just depends what you're into.
What's the strapping on your wrist?
Well, I've taken the strapping off. It's funny you should ask that question directly after the one about gravel bikes and mountain bikes. The strapping that I've been wearing on my wrist is because I hurt my wrist riding my gravel bike in the Quantox on really lumpy bumpy stuff that was better suited to a mountain bike. So it's a non-specific injury, but basically my hands, my thumbs, my wrists, all of my hands are just completely screwed from multiple bike crashes. In fact, last time I got an x-ray, I kind of got told off by the person who looked at it because she was just so incredulous at the state of my hands.
When are you racing a fixed gear crit again?
You know what? I loudly declared that my fixed crit racing days were over and I was just going to race gravel bikes. And then this year, when coronavirus came along and stopped all the racing, I realised that actually I really miss fixed gear crits.
Yeah.
Because I miss all the people and it was just so much fun. If I was doing gravel races this year, would I miss the fixed crit racing?
Yes.
Or do I miss the fixed crit racing because I'm not doing any racing?
You'd still miss the fixed crit racing.
I think I probably would.
Yeah. How do you find decent gravel routes? You are good at this.
I do like finding gravel routes and I always share them with you, don't I? So I hope they're good gravel routes.
Good.
But I find them in a multitude of ways. Firstly, I use various apps, and so I look on Komoot for trails and routes that other people might have plotted, but I've got to tell you, I don't entirely trust all of those routes. So I look at them for inspiration. And then I will look at OS maps and I will look for bridle ways. But the main way that I find gravel routes is I'll just head to an area where I've seen a bunch of bridle ways and I will just go down them all and I'll find out that some of them are rubbish and other ones are really, really good.
Some don't.
Some of them are dead ends, other ones are footpaths and you're like, oops. But basically it's just by going out and trying all these different trails. Like if you normally turn right, turn left and record it. Then when you get home, save your route, put it into a route planning app and manipulate it so you can get all the best bits on one route. That's what I do.
What's your favourite bib shorts?
My favourite bib shorts, pedal leg. Naturally, they're the best.
Best track bike for a beginner?
Best track bike for a beginner, I get asked this all the time. I would say Dolan Precursor or Estate Undefeated. They are both really, really good bikes. They're good value, they are strong, they are, yeah.
How many bikes do you have and which is your favourite?
Oh God, how many bikes do I have?
Some. Lots.
10?
Lots.
8. 10.
8 or 10?
8 or 10. My favourite is my Maroon Headlands with the electronic shifting, courtesy of SRAM.
How long does it take to defrost waffles on a clothesline?
Okay, you might not get this if you didn't see it on Dave's Instagram stories. So maybe you should follow Dave if you want to see more stupid stuff that I do. Did you see, I don't know if you saw the video I did recently where I made some vegan oat and chia seed waffles. Well, I take them out for rides and they were frozen and I was about to go for a ride and I hadn't prepared in time. So I took them out of the freezer and it was a really sunny day and I pegged them to the washing line outside to defrost them. It probably took, maybe 15 minutes for them to defrost. So in answer to your question, 15 minutes. Very hygienic.
Very hygienic. Racing's with the power meter and non-smart trainer, yes or no?
Oh yeah, that's fine, as long as you can connect via Ant Plus or something like that. You might need an Ant Plus dongle if you haven't got a smart trainer.
Favourite sport other than cycling? Ever been scared on the bike?
Favourite sport other than cycling?
Yeah.
Oh. Swimming? Skateboarding?
You wouldn't pick snowboarding?
Climbing? I never go snowboarding.
Yeah, no, but like if you could pick.
No, I never go snowboarding.
Ever been scared on the bike?
Oh my God. Good question. Yes, I've been so scared on the bike. I wonder if you can guess when it was.
I've been really scared when Juliet's on the bike, right? A few times.
Why? What did I do?
No, it's just Red Hook Crit.
Oh, right.
There's a few.
I was scared watching you race Red
I think,
Hook Crit. Can you guess when I was scared on the bike? Most scared I've ever been on a bike.
most scared you've ever been? I don't know. Is it in Red Hook?
No.
Mountain biking?
Yeah. Do you remember when we went and stayed at Roost Downhill outside Malaga?
Oh.
Oh my God. So we went mountain
That
biking
cliffside.
and they took us down like, I don't know, like a
The
dog,
goat
like
trail.
a goat trail on the side of the mountain. Oh my God. The drop down the side of the mountain. Like 1 foot, well, 1 wheel wrong, you're off the side of the mountain and I have savage vertigo.
Everyone was having such a good time.
Apart from the person with vertigo.
And they're like, hey, if I did Juliet, oh, hey, Any tips for gravel beginners?
Tips for gravel beginners. Gosh, do you mean, well, you don't know because you didn't write the question. I was going to say, do you mean like as in technical or equipment or...
Oh, I tell you, I wrote all of them.
You didn't get them from the questions people
Not
asked.
one person asked you a question. I wrote them all. Yeah.
Well, tips for gravel beginners, I would say go somewhere where you can build up your confidence quite easily. So I don't know where you live, but basically where we live, the local forest parks have trails that are quite user friendly and they're kind of well maintained. They also have some fairly easy sort of mountain bike trails, so you could start off on the forest tracks, on the gravelly stuff, and then you could gradually move sort of further off road and onto the mountain bike trails. Don't have your tyres pumped up too hard because you have a bit lower, you have a bit more grip. And any technical bits, the best advice is not to look down, but to look where you're going.
Right, last one. Chinese or Indian?
Indian, yeah.
Anyone that's not viewing inside the UK, especially to takeaways you have.
I suppose people order pizza, don't they?
Yeah, but like really.
But
like,
in England,
you have it's a Chinese.
You
It's
order
a
a
Chinese
Chinese
or a
or an
curry.
Indian.
Right, that's it.
And I'm camped Indian. Dave is
Chinese.
master of the Chinese. So yeah, but at the moment we can't have either. So thanks for watching. Thanks for your questions. Sorry I didn't answer all of them, but I'm going to do more of these chats on the sofa with Dave and answering questions, thingies. I should come up with a snappier title. So let's think of a theme for the next one next month, and then you can submit your questions. There was something else I was going to say, but I've forgotten what it is. I'm so bad at signing.
Remember to click like, subscribe, leave your comments below. Juliet will do more questions, so if you've got any questions, leave them below too.
And I hope you guys are having a good week, and chat to you later. Bye. Yeah.